Alright, guys, it's time. We're here. It is Switch 2 time, baby. And we're gonna unbox it. Let's do it. Alright. Here we go. This is so crazy. Oh man, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Everybody knows what the Joy-Cons look like and feel. First for me. Oh wow. Oh, that is nice. Definitely feel more. See, people have said that these kind of feel like they're more for adults. I can see that. I can totally see that. Wow. Not bad. Wow. These actually feel more smooth. Pretty cool. So I'll set those off to the side. Sorry about the shadow. All right, now for the good stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Man. So the way I did this was all kind of last minute. So I seriously didn't have any time to plan. I'm going to have to order one of those special screen protectors like I have on my Switch OLED. Look at that. Here's the kickstand. Okay, that's metal. Thumbs up for that. All right. Look at this. That's so crazy. Okay. Now, hold on. I want to try something really crazy and absurd. Trying it backwards. Oh. Talk about backwards compatibility. You could play these things backwards. You can be like, but you'd have to be a pro for that. Anyway. Sorry, that was totally stupid. Okay. Look at that. Grab the other Joy-Con. Dude. I'm already loving this. Now, when we're talking about the Switch 2, see, everybody has different opinions, and I had one for a while too. This kind of seems like to me that this would be Nintendo's pro model of everything else, and their attempt to keep up with PlayStation and all the different things involved. And now let's try to break it away. Oh, very cool. So it's just kind of a lever that you push down. Look at that. Look at this. Okay. All right. Now, good stuff. So we'll flip this around. Nope, I won't. Okay, this is just kind of telling you about the Switch Online, which, by the way, I do have. But it's just talking about how it gives you a 7-day free trial for this purchase. Look at that. And that's just warranty, general information. This is the essentials. Your USB or HDMI cable. There we go. The mouse pads. Look at this. Now everybody talks about the whole digital factor where nobody's happy about PlayStation, about everything going digital. Now, me as a Nintendo guy, I could care less. I don't play PlayStation, no pun intended. And I certainly don't play. Let's see if we can grab one of these Joy-Cons. But I certainly don't have any excuse to buy Xbox or anything like that because I am a big Mario guy, and I mean, why should I be? Why should I be a Xbox and Nintendo, or Xbox and PlayStation when I'm a Mario guy, because they don't have that. So look at that. Those just slip on there, and then you can just test them just like a normal mouse. Very cool. Apparently, same thing. You just click the release lever or lever button, whatever, and it comes right off. Hey, I wonder if you could mix and match. Oh, very cool. Multicolor. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. But here's how, you maybe knew this already, but here's how the mouse thing works. Because you got your little IR sensor right there, and then your two pad sensors there and there. Well, actually they're more like pads, but anyways. Okay. Alright, so we take this, and I'm trying to keep note of where everything goes. Keep that there. Oh yeah. New Switch 2 Joy-Con grip. Interesting. I'm gonna move this back. Man, this is different. Okay, now this is where the ergonomics part, where everybody talks, because people are like, well, the grip isn't great because you still kind of got the space and it doesn't really curve around the corner, so it doesn't feel quite as good. And give me some time to get used to it, and I will let you know probably in a future video. Now, right now, just holding it feels okay, being that I'm actually going to look at this, like I said before, I'm going to be looking at this as Nintendo's Pro version of the Switch, because this is really a huge upgrade. Expensive upgrade, by the way. Still $450. You're going to go to $5 in about a few months here, which is why I decided to get it now and not later. But anyway, very cool. All right. What else do we got? But this is the USB-C cable for putting it in. And look at this. This I'm actually surprised about. Because in a regular Switch and Switch OLED, it was just all one big block, one big cable. But now they actually decided to do this. Include their own official. This I'm actually excited about. This is pretty sick. Their own official Nintendo charging brick. Look at this. Instead of just having this cable and throwing that in and be like, oh, sorry, you're left on your own to pay for your own charging brick because, well, then it's an extra expense. No, they decided to throw in your charging brick. I mean, which does make sense, but for certain products, you do have to buy your own separate charging brick because apparently that saves money for companies, but not exactly for the consumers. But anyway, but this is really cool. I wonder if you could use this for other things, like charging my smartphone. I wonder if it's fast charging. I'll have to look at that later. Very cool. I do love that. Now, I've only got one more thing left. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is last but certainly not least. Look at this. The charging dock. Look at this. All right, now I saw a YouTube video. Mr. Russ Vandy, please subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Go check him out. But apparently one of the feet, I don't remember which one he said, but one of the feet has an extra lip on it or something. So that way when you pull, like when you pull the cord, like when you pull cords or something, it's supposed to not be easy to tip. I don't know. I'm gonna have to experiment with that just a little bit. But I definitely am gonna have to buy a screen protector because it's still gonna be plastic on plastic. Huge bummer, but it's all right. Spigen is the way to go, by the way. Just like that. All right, and then there's the access. Look at this, look at this, look at this. They still have internet. They still give you an internet cable. That's crazy. Look at this. That's crazy right there. The Nintendo Switch 2. Well, it came out in 2025, but look at this. They still give you an internet cable. That's crazy right there. But USB-C connectivity, still HDMI, just like normal. And then your extra USB-A ports right there. This is so cool. People in my family have given me a bad time. They're like, don't waste your money on a Switch 2. And I frankly didn't want to at first, but now that I'm doing this, I'm actually really happy. This is so cool. So then you'll just take your console, which by the way just looks great. I will power it on and just carefully set it in there because I don't want it to. All right, we'll just set it in there carefully. Yeah, look at that. That must be all it is. Look at this. Very cool. Joy-Cons. You got your mouse pad things. This has straps. So this must be for like when you're doing all that crazy hand stuff where just like, you know, playing with your Joy-Cons, doing motion stuff. So that's multi-purpose. Crazy. All right. Well, there it is. Now I have my own Switch 2. I don't know. I'm excited about this. I really hope that I don't have issues like some people do with the Joy-Cons, but look at that. Chat button and everything. Anyway, yeah, super excited. This is my first Switch 2. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share with a friend. Switch 2, everybody. It's awesome. I'm super happy. Can't say it enough, but I haven't even experienced it yet, but I will let you know. Here we go. Whoop!